Drop Alert Nation, I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
Well, everyone, I don't know how else to say this. I hope you guys are having a great day today, but the short story of it is, well, you're all gonna die in about 30 minutes.
Return of Leafy is here. What? Wait, I gotta change back to my other channel so I don't have ads on this.
In 2018, Leafy uploaded for the last time before taking a 2-year hiatus from YouTube, the main reason being his growing dislike of the platform's evolving landscape. March 2020, iDub, someone Leafy had an online beef with, fell into controversy after his wife Anissa announced she had started an OnlyFans account. Ian supported Anissa's decision, whereas his fanbase heavily objected to the idea, labeling Ian as a simp and a cuck. Not only was this the first time iDub's faced backlash in his career, but this controversy had also prompted Leafy to return to YouTube, uploading this 30-second clip to his channel.
My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, which is a website where you can upload amateur porn. Anything from double penetration all the way over to lewd cosplay and everything in between. And I think all of it is cool. Yeah, I know.
Dude, you're a f***ing cuck.
I think the product is... Yo! LMW, thank you for the follow. I think the product's called CANTU? Or something like that? I don't remember. It's in like an orange jar type thing. Bro, I'm so fucking tired. But yeah, iDubbbz, Ian, he definitely got forced to say that shit about OnlyFans. He definitely was forced to say that it was cool and that he was totally okay with it. Like, the way he says it, where he goes, and I think all of that is cool. Like, it's the most acted out thing I've ever seen.
Cosplay and everything in between. And I think all of it is cool. Yeah, I know.
Dude, you're a f***ing cuck.
This video...
I had to watch on here because you ended the TikTok live. Oh yeah, I did. I did because it literally went from 4 people to 0, and it was on 0 people for like 10 minutes, and I was like, I need to charge my phone anyway, I'll just end it.
The video instantly blew up and motivated Leafy to continue posting more on his channel, his next target being Ethan Klein.
You know, I would love, people saying, oh, Leafy come back. I would love to see Leafy come back and try to exist.
Wait, you're saying that's a black product? I didn't know that. I just use it because it gives my hair waves.
In the landscape today. Like, the content that he was making would never fly on YouTube today, and you have to adapt and overcome the fact that, like, you can't even curse, bro. Like I don't know.
You're a fat, disgusting piece of shit.
Leafy's new content style consisted of brief, minimally edited videos of his opinions on recent YouTube drama. However, most of his statements were mere trolling, as he clearly lacked any care to the topics he was discussing. Around July of that year, Twitch streamer Pokimane was involved in a large amount of drama, particularly surrounding her abuse of the copyright striking system. Leafy decided to target Pokimane, making over 10 videos on her. The first video, titled Pokimane Content Nuke, featured his criticisms of Pokimane, accusing her of being—
Wait, whoa, Lexi. What the fuck? The last conversation we had was about Deadpool. What the fuck? Wait, because we were talking about that on TikTok earlier, and you just added me again. The last conversation we had was about Deadpool.
cry bully, striking down videos about her while portraying herself as a victim when faced with backlash.
80% of Pokimane streams.
Cantu is 100% made for black people to keep curls in their hair and eliminate frizz. You legendary for that, you damn near like Eminem. Alright, I wouldn't go that far.
Is just her watching videos, adding actually nothing to what she's watching whatsoever. There's times where she's just straight up eating while watching YouTube while people donate to her, which, if people want to be that sad, fair enough. But it's a little bit funny when you take into account that even though she does this shit all day, at the same time behind the scenes, she actively tries to censor the internet. And by the internet, I mean anything negative about her. People have made videos about her, and she's copyright strike them. The list goes on and on. If you make a video that is negative about her, she's gonna try to gun you.
Leafy's following videos on Pokimane turned out to be misleading clickbait as they had no real connection to her. Instead, he rambled about the stock market, gambling, politics, and other unrelated topics. Although Leafy's return was short-lived, as shortly after, YouTube terminated his channel on August 21st for bullying and harassment.
Did you have any strikes prior to your channel being terminated? Because I know you got some in the past, but like you complained to YouTube and they reversed them so that they made a mistake.
No, I had one, I think, warning, but I had no strikes besides that. So yeah, it was super random, dude.
The warning Leafy previously received was for 2 videos, one of them being on I'm Alex, and the other being a creepy animation where Ethan Klein sacrifices his wife Healer to Leafy.
You have to make a sacrifice.
A sacrifice?
Yeah, or else I'm gonna leave this place forever and you're never gonna see me again.
I'll do it.
Though it's unclear what the 3 strikes on his channel were for. Some
Poke is a softcore porn star. She literally never been entertaining, just leverages her body for upvotes.
YouTubers like Ethan Klein celebrated Leafy's ban, whereas others argued against it, making the point that Leafy's videos should not have been classed as harassment.
Now, I do understand YouTube has a rule on harassment, and you can argue he broke that rule, so that should have been a strike. But I don't think it should have been a strike for each instance of the potential rule break. It should have been 1 strike for that entire thing, and maybe give him a warning like, look, this is harassment, don't do it again going forward, you know? Hit the brakes.
Okay, alright. I get what he's saying, but if you gave Leafy a warning and said don't do this again, he's going to do it 5 more times. That's just how he is.
A little bit, but that didn't happen. You see, you could extend this harassment here to pretty much every
I love how you redo my chats, making them more articulate.
late night TV host. A reoccurring theme in late night hosts is insulting.
I love
Donald
Leafy.
Trump.
Not gonna lie,
Couldn't
he's
you
a
make
legend.
That same argument
Yeah,
that they target
true.
Donald Trump just the same way Leafy did for Pokimane.
People then speculated if any creator Leafy made a video on was responsible for it.
Oh wait, Leafy or Charlie? They're both fucking awesome. Either way, no matter who you say. I mean, to be fair though, Leafy is pretty fucking awesome though.
For his ban.
But
The
yeah,
two main
Charlie's
suspects being
Charlie's
Pokimane and Ethan Klein.
Charlie
Funnily
is
enough, this
YouTube Jesus,
speculation led
basically.
Pokimane to clarify on Twitter that she had nothing to do with Leafy's ban. Personally, I don't think either of them were responsible. It was entirely YouTube's decision. So what was Leafy's next plan following the ban? Leafy decided to move to live streaming on Twitch, but was banned not long after for quote, engaging in hateful conduct and threats of violence against a person or group of people. Leafy also created a Storyfire account, a website competitor to YouTube created by McJuggernuggets, but only up.
I've never heard of Leafy until now. Wait, what? You don't know Leafy is here?
Uploaded a few videos before disappearing from the platform, most likely due to Storyfire being a terrible website. Leafy attempted to return to YouTube with a new channel.
Oh yeah, did you ever hear about that? Storyfire. There was a website and app called Storyfire. It was supposed to be YouTube competitor. It was made by McJuggernuggets, the YouTuber that did the Psycho Kid Does Freak Out on Dad videos. I've never heard of him, but to be fair, there's a lot of YouTubers. I mean, there is, but he was like the star player and the basically creator of edginess content in 2016. they were doomed from the start, naming it something as lame as Storyfire. Yeah, that's pretty true. In 2016, I didn't even have YouTube. I didn't get into YouTube until COVID. Bro, I've been watching YouTube since ASDF and Charlie the Unicorn. I've been watching YouTube since like 2009.
To YouTube created by McJuggernuggets, but only uploaded a few videos before disappearing from the platform, most likely due to Storyfire being a terrible website. Leafy attempted to return to YouTube with a new channel called Leafy Cast, yet only a few videos were uploaded onto the channel before it also got banned.
I used to watch YouTube on my parents' dial-up internet when my mom was working from home and couldn't do her fucking job because I was watching YouTube. I wasn't online for real. I didn't even understand Instagram till 2017. That's fair. So you weren't on Instagram until after they rebranded. That's crazy.
In one of the videos Leafy made,
I was on Instagram since like 2013. I think it was either the year that it came out or the year after that it came out.
He expressed how much it sucked that his channel was terminated, and even told a story how one of the reasons he stopped posting before his return in 2020 was because he got in trouble with the IRS.
I also had multiple run-ins with the IRS, which is like the most terrifying experience you can possibly ever have. No bullshit. Top 10 most stressful times of my life. All I gotta say is all these, quote for quote, social media influencers that sit there and try to be edgy and play the ban line. Bro, trust me, don't actually get banned, or I don't know, I would tone it down.
Oh, you were on Instagram in 2013 but didn't really understand how it worked? Definitely before the clout chasing platform it's become now. That's fair.
Down a little bit, like, dude, getting banned is not fun at all. At first I was like, okay, I guess I can't make the videos, but I guess I could, I don't know, run a Minecraft server. I tried that. I tried a few other different bad ideas. I even made a YouTube channel named Lucky. Yeah, never try Xanax.
If we take a look at Leafy's Instagram,
Never
there are
try
multiple posts
Xanax.
of him in his car traveling to different locations, essentially posting little life updates. It was obvious that Leafy wasn't really doing anything productive-wise outside of YouTube, and was just
Back when people posted their Sunday morning cornbread and got likes before it became a secondary OnlyFans. Yeah, it's back when they posted their cornbread instead of posting their porn to get bread.
around in his real life.
At this point, I only have Instagram, and I'm pretty much just driving around most of the Midwest and most of the United States, in all honesty. I wish I was able to go to Asia, but COVID, yeah, you just can't do it right now. I did this for a few months, just checking into hotels, checking out another town, spending a few days there, just looking at random stuff in America.
Leafy then tried to
Hey,
return
I gotta
again to
clip
the platform
that.
using the Keemstar method. Being he did not personally own the channel, he just made videos on it. Leafy's excuse was his new channel Leafy was owned by a company named Red Blooms LLC. However, YouTube did not care at all and still banned his account. Interestingly, Keemstar joined a live stream
10
hosted
out of
by
10
commentary
response,
channel
gotta
All
clip
BRFC
that.
and discussed Leafy's life after getting banned from YouTube, where Keemstar revealed that ever since the ban, Leafy had been
I don't even know where I can post that because I straight up said the word porn, so I don't know.
struggling with
I
a
don't
drug
know.
problem.
I talk to Leafy like 3 times a month.
Yeah.
And 2 of those times he's cracked out of his fucking mind. You know, my boy be doing like drugs, alcohol, like every day, dude.
There was definitely truth to Keemstar's claims, as in September 2022, Leafy posted on his Instagram a photo of him inside a police station. I didn't pay 1 speeding ticket. Next thing you know, put your hands behind your back. Had to spend a few days in jail. Not a fun experience, wouldn't recommend it to anyone.
He's got his license taken away from him.
I did see that. He posted that.
Wait,
on
wait, wait, wait,
Instagram.
wait. That got taken away for. I thought he got it back after that. Say we
Well,
got
he
arrested
lost-
and whatnot, but
He got arrested. He lost his license for like 3 months. He finally got it back. Tonight he fucking calls me drunk. I'm like, well, what are you doing right now? You're in your car driving? He's like, yeah, I'm fucking driving. I'm like, well, how drunk are you? He's like, I'm not drunk where I can't fucking drive. Like, I can see the road.
Damn.
Like, oh, okay. Well, you're close to
Amazing.
home? Close to home or whatever? Yeah, I'll get there fast. I'll get there real fast. By the way, I lost my license for speeding. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Like, yeah, I got it back, though. He's like, what I got to know is that, like, or all I have to do is just, like, follow the speed limit. I'm like, didn't you just tell me you were speeding? He's like, well, yeah, I'm trying to get there fast because I'm drunk.
Leafy's downfall marked a giant
Oh
contrast
God, bro. That's
to his
crazy.
peak in 2016, when he was a YouTube megastar earning thousands each month. Now banned and facing personal struggles, his story took a sad turn. But his presence online was far from over. In 2022, huge red pill influencers like Andrew Tate and Sneeko were banned from YouTube. These influencers all moved to the website Rumble, a rival platform to YouTube that enforces less restrictive policies, making account suspensions far less frequent. With Rumble now gaining traction, Leafy joined the site in April 2023, began streaming, and amassed 40,000 followers. And during his time on Rumble, he would start to get into drama. Leafy additionally got his original Twitter account reinstated and for some reason decided to rant about trans people? Transgenders are fake. I do not support transgenders. I mean, even his live stream topics are about trans people. And I think all of this was just Leafy troll.
Yeah, that was pretty wild, actually. That was pretty
To
wild.
drum up attention and controversy, pushing the boundaries even more by next targeting streamer Destiny. Leafy became familiar with Destiny and after viewing some of his content on stream, quickly developed a strong dislike for him.
Destiny is a fucking repulsive human being, dude, that has pushed and subscribed to the worst beliefs known to mankind, dude. And there at least is like a 68% chance that he might become transgender in a few months.
On top of that, Leafy learned
What? Huh?
of Destiny's open relationship and opted to next attack his wife.
Destiny like to watch you with another guy? That has never happened before. I really want to do it though.
His wife is a fucking dude.
Following all of Leafy's comments and trolls, Destiny chose to ignore him, which only worsened the situation as one day Leafy streamed Destiny's wife's nude pictures in order to get a reaction.
Alright, this is what we're dealing with. That's Destiny's wife. Her nipples are kind of fucked up. Don't even bother, dude. She has pizza nipples.
And as Leafy had
Pizza
hoped,
nipples
Destiny
is
finally
crazy.
responded and was clearly not impressed by Leafy's actions. So much so to the point he threatened to get his Rumble account banned.
The guy was like, after I didn't want to do any kind of with him initially, just because he's like fallen off and I don't care, whatever. And he does like the edgiest shit possible. The guy was on. I thought about contacting my Rumble dude to get him permabanned from Rumble. Actually, you know what? If he has a contract with Rumble, I might look into those streams and I might actually pull with.
Wait, people can get banned on Rumble? I thought it was the freedom of speech platform.
Chris and see if I can't get him revoked. What I was told, and I don't follow his shit because he's a loser, but I was told was that he was streaming nudes of my wife on Rumble because neither of us would do content with him. This insane.
All right, that's pretty
If
fair.
he was actually showing that on stream. I don't know. Maybe I will shoot a message and find out. Like, that's wild and disgusting.
Like I previously mentioned in this video, during Leafy's return he would rant about trans people on Twitter. His rants then changed from trans people to gay people, something that caught the attention of RiceGum. RiceGum and Leafy share a history as friends, who even collabed in each other's videos in 2016. In July 2023, RiceGum got a Rumble deal and began streaming on the site, where one day he pulled up Leafy's homophobic tweets and disavowed his actions.
This is his way of, you know what I mean, like getting views, or this is his way of getting talked about.
Isn't this the guy who on Twitch a girl came onto his stream and said she got R-worded and he said nah, but did it feel good though?
And so basically
this is the same fucking guy and he's saying this shit? He's saying that Leafy is a bad thing or a bad person for what he said? Alright, bro, you said the same type of shit before. What are you talking about?
Bro is mad at me right now. Like, I don't know, he's been asking me to call him like every day for the past 4 streams, and I'm just like, bro, I'm in my own wave. People low-key, I mean, yeah, obviously I got fans and shit, but there are people that, you know, hate me, and it's like, I don't even want to give him another reason to hate me, because like I ain't even trying to come off this way. I don't even want to be associated with someone, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, bro, but apparently I can't say no, bro. Bro DM'd me saying, yo, you want to call me on stream? And I was like, you know what, I just rather not. You know what I mean? I just don't want to be associated with you. I'd rather not. And then bro is mad at me, so I mean, I don't know.
After the live stream ended, Leafy went live and responded to Ricegum's statements, claiming that Ricegum had blocked his number and wanted nothing to do with him.
He's officially blocked my cell phone number. He hasn't blocked me on Twitter yet because I haven't spammed him, right? But, like, dude, he has blocked my cell phone number. When he had 20K subs, 20,000 subscribers, right? I did a collab with him when I had over 1 million, and he's blocked my cell phone number. Like, he literally wants nothing to do with me anymore.
Keemstar, being a mutual between them, got involved in the drama and reported that both Ricegum and Leafy wanted to box each other, hinting at a potential boxing match. Although...
Alright, so it was all for content then.
If you know these two, you would know a boxing match between them would never happen. Ricegum previously backed out of a boxing match against iDubbbz in 2021 after stating several times he wanted to fight. Leafy also stated he wanted to box iDubbbz whilst being trained by Sam Hyde, but they were obviously troll tweets to mess with Ian and Anissa. One day after Leafy raided Ricegum's stream, Ricegum opted to settle his beef with Leafy and made peace in a Discord call.
So, I don't know. I'm sorry this was like a very long campaign. I can imagine it might have been annoying at some points.
Nah, bro. It's my fault, bro. I think it's my fault for just being fake and kind of like putting it to the side. I should have just called you on the first day and we would have avoided all of this ruckus. But man, I hope, I hope all is good and
Leafy soon after stopped streaming on Rumble in September 2023 and since then has not returned. Reflecting on his return to Rumble, the comeback was nothing short of chaotic, packed with controversy, clashing with Destiny and Ricegum in heated online disputes, launching tirades against the LGBT community, and even ended up swatted due to the uproar his actions caused.
My mom recently got swatted, right? Full SWAT team, Rainbow Six. Apparently they had one of my brothers down on the like grass outside the house, face down with handcuffs and shit, like, because they were like convinced that it was him. My mom like straight up like messaged, you need to stop talking about the LGBTQ, they're gonna get us killed or some shit like that.
The last time Leafy was present online was on Instagram in January of this year, where his last post claimed he had apparently gotten someone pregnant, though I can't confirm or deny if this is true. Leafy's past online presence was defined by controversy, trolling, and unexpected returns, but so far he's been silent for some time now. Whether he resurfaces or fades into obscurity is anyone's guess. His future could involve another comeback, a shift away from the internet entirely, or something completely unpredictable, just as his career has always been. Only time will tell where he goes next.
Alright, chat. W stream. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get some water. I'm going to bed. I'm tired as fuck. I'll see y'all later. I'll be back tomorrow. Alright. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night.